Soon, everyone. Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Legacy League. For those of you who are slowly getting into the stream, welcome. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, hello as well. It is Saturday morning, and I actually think I'm getting a little sick. I don't know if it's due to yesterday's live stream or if... I have no idea, actually. Hopefully today it won't make it any worse. Last episode we kind of got through most of Act 3. I still have to do Battlefront, or I have to go to Solaris Temple, and then do Piety. Actually, Kev, can you give me a Solaris waypoint?
Sure. Let me finish this map. Give me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Sometimes when we're in stream, I feel like the two children in that BBC thing where they come in while he's doing the report about South Korea, and they just come in like while he's on there. So that's why I posted the GIF.
What is this GIF?
It's on. I put it on Discord.
The BBC kids.
Oh.
Yeah, the kid.
Oh, I see.
BBC kids.
Apparently, there was recently like I don't know if this is a report on BuzzFeed or like they just had like another press conference where they were like talking with them, and so it was like the guy that was doing that was on the interview, and then
Yeah,
he was like,
did like a 10-minute interview on BBC.
yeah, it was him and then his daughter, and his daughter was like in this trench coat and wearing the glasses, and she just like was bored out of her mind, so she was like having none of it.
Thanks, Kev.
No problem.
So with Solaris... Solaris Merciless.
You know what? I don't even need to take the waypoint. Come to the internal laboratory with me. Join me in my map.
What? Level 66.
Door's right there. Door's right there, dude.
Alright, hold on. Just hold on. One map. I still want to kill Piety. I have all these points to get, man.
Okay, fine. You do that then. I'm finishing up my map anyway. It's almost done.
Zelenov, soon. How are you doing? But I guess I'll come to the lab and get the waypoint.
Yeah, that's helpful.
That's probably a good idea. Your freaking legs, man. Why is there generosity just on the ground?
I'm being generous.
Oh, that is quite generous.
You can have it.
No, I'm gonna leave it on the ground.
Alright. You are forsaking my generosity.
Yeah,
I see how it is.
Forsaken Masters. So I switched over to Jeffrey Sanctuary.
Okay,
and I didn't realize just how poor I was on this character. So I was trying to four socket it and 4-link it, and I got to 4 sockets, and basically had like 20 jewelers left. And then I tried to 4-link it with like 10 fusings, and I couldn't do it. So I had to buy 4 jewelers at a time from Clarissa in order to convert it over to fusings.
Oh fuck!
And then and I bought so many, and I still couldn't do it. And eventually, I ran out of out of jewelers too. So I had to start buying jewelers using alterations, and then buying fusings. Yeah, it was a dark path. And then eventually, I guess I was like getting tired and I was going too fast. I accidentally hit it with a jeweler, so it turned it into a 1 socket. And then I think at that point it was like the extreme low point. Like that was like the low point of the stream. I just couldn't take it anymore. And I went out. I had
Jeffrey Sanctuary?
I sold my Exalt. Huh?
Why do you have a Jeffrey Sanctuary?
So Jeffrey Sanctuary gives me Zealot's Oath, and for every 2 points of strength I have, I get 1 ES. And it has some life. It's one of those hybrid.
This is new. It's new. It's been updated, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, every 5 strength I get 2 ES. Team Magic, Sinsun. How are you doing?
Interesting.
I hope you're having a good Saturday morning, if it's Saturday morning for you. I know, sometimes Europeans show up. Actually, yesterday I had like a lot of Europeans. There were like a lot of Scandinavians in the stream. There's some,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Well, I guess this time is European afternoon, I guess.
Well, yesterday I was streaming at 6 to 8 p.m. So I guess for them, that I mean that's pretty late, you know.
Oh, it's pretty late, yeah.
That's like 6 hours, so it was probably 12 a.m. for them or something.
I think we finally made it to Power Rangers in space.
You still watching the Twitch stuff?
I go back and forth on it. But
Wait.
yeah, now I'm watching it.
Is that actually a thing? I saw it on Twitch, like a Power Ranger stream. I thought that was just like,
So they're streaming all of them. Since Tuesday, they've been streaming it from the very beginning all the way to the end, and like as like a sponsored thing from the new movie that's coming out.
oh, it's actually a sponsorship.
Oh, yeah, it's for it because like if you watch in between, they had like previews for the movie and all that.
Oh, okay. 3:22 in Central Europe. I just woke up. It's 7:22 in California. Nice.
That's real early, man.
That is real early. I don't know how you woke up at 7:22. I could barely wake up for this stream.
I think the command center is also their Megazord.
Really?
In the movie or the one you're watching right now?
The one I'm watching right now, cause like they like did the Megazord transformation. Also, the Red Range is just like flying around in space, but
Too much clutter.
the Megazord like they like transported it down, and like their command center that they were in originally like turned into a robot.
Robots.
Have you ever thought about what would happen if like the robot transforms and then just like crushes the person inside? Like it just totally fucks up. You ever wonder about that? I mean,
Yes.
it's like it's you know, like say whoever built it was like a bad engineer and there was like a bad cog somewhere, or it like, you know, it messes up while transforming.
Have you ever watched? Have you ever read the Harry Bible Fellowship?
Sorry?
It's a webcomic. Hang on, let me find it for you. All right, found it. Here you go.
Guntron Alliance. Guntron Fire So Long Scorpex? What is that? I'll check it out after.
It's just a webcomic.
Okay. Hey, you know what I'm going to watch on Monday?
What?
The Sword Art movie.
I thought you got a ticket for like this weekend.
No, I'm going to see Book of Mormon this weekend.
Oh, jelly.
Oh,
Sweden
nice.
here, 3:30 in the afternoon. Hello, Moonbride. Soon. How are you doing?
Dude, the legacy armor was really cool.
Huh?
The legacy armor.
Yours?
No, I'm someone else in town.
What am I
This
doing?
guy standing here. You see him? You're in town with me.
Oh, I am.
Oh wait, is that you?
Wait.
You have the legacy armor too.
Yes.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with your helmet?
You don't like my helmet? I don't like my
That's
helmet
not
either.
the legacy helmet.
Hold on. It's because I got a... It's the Baron. I don't think it has 3D art. There.
There you go.
Oh, Legion, boys.
Oh man,
Okay.
you look like the Overlord guy.
The Overlord guy? Oh, yeah. Hey, have you actually been watching it?
I watched 2 episodes. Oh wait, 3 episodes. I told you.
Oh, so you haven't watched any more?
I haven't. Yeah, I have so much stuff to watch. I can't.
Oh.
Can't, man.
No, it's actually so ridiculous. Why am I taking so much damage?
It's the helmet.
What? This is not okay. Like, I'm gonna die soon at this rate.
How much life do you have?
3,000.
Yeah, you're gonna pass.
Like, I thought mind over matter would help. I even have Cast when damage taking immortal call and everything. I don't have armor. That's the problem. Actually, no.
Where are you right now?
Armor isn't even the problem. Where am I? I'm in Lunaris Temple.
You're in Lunaris Temple?
Yeah, doing piety. Or trying to
okay.
do piety.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna come. I want to try something.
Sure.
You say you have no armor. What's your armor value at right now?
728.
Wow. Okay. One sec.
I just have ES and life. And honestly, I'm starting to, like, I'm getting a little scared.
Where are you?
Oh, sorry. Let me give you a TP.
Their new Megazord has no hands. It just has
TP's up.
guns for hands.
Overlord is a good anime. Yo, I really like it. And they announced the
what for
season
hands?
2.
It has minigun hands for hands. So like when it shoots, it's like the rotating gun, and it's just like shooting a bunch. And then when it stops, it'll like the barrels all fan out to become hands.
Wait, so does this mean you guys aren't planning on seeing the new Power Rangers?
I don't know if I want to see it in theaters.
Probably not.
Okay.
How much armor do you have now?
3,800. Holy shit.
3,800?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm done. Goodbye. You're on your own.
What?
Just wanted to test that.
But armor.
Alright, I'll be your walking totem.
No,
I'll be
it's-
your walking determination
It's
totem.
it's okay.
I'll just stand here. Actually, I also have cast on damage taken molten shell. I can serve that purpose as well. I'll be purely passive. Otherwise unethical.
It is unethical, man. This is not cool. It'll be more ethical if you like took off all your gear. That's what, you know. We should just
No, I
all
wanna die.
play Path of Exile naked. That's the true solo self-found hardcore ethical hardcore way to play.
If you play naked, you have to be physically naked as well.
I'm pretty close, man. I'm just at home right now, so I'm pretty close.
I'm pretty close too. I just woke up, crawled out of bed, went straight to the computer. Why can't you go armor? I didn't build for it, honestly. I have a Jeffrey Sanctuary. So I have Mind Over Matter Ethereal Battery. And the idea was to just do life and energy shield. First of all, I'm starting to think I don't need this much energy shield. Solo self-found uniques only. I got a lot of energy shield, and it's honestly regenning faster than I lose it. So maybe this is actually a good chance for me to get some armor pieces or something. I just need a lot more life. That's the thing.
Me too, man. Me too.
Yeah.
I think I went blood magic too early.
Oh, you actually went blood magic? But you have
Oh,
auras.
that's how I gave you all that armor.
Are you low life?
No, I'm a guardian. All the life I reserve gives me armor.
And ES.
Oh, I don't. When you reserve mana, you get ES, but I don't have mana. I want life and armor.
I'm quite sure High School DxD is getting a new season this year. So is High School of the Dead. There's a lot of animes getting second seasons. Although I don't think I've ever watched High School DxD. That's the harem one, right?
Sounds like something you would watch.
It is. It would be something I would watch.
That's something you would watch.
Yo, Iron Fist is like so frustrating, man. It like started off okay, and I'm like, okay, like I can get behind this, and then they're like, why are you here, Danny? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like,
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
wait, what? Like, you know, like so the first part, it starts off like very similar to the Arrow, like, you know, billionaire, he comes back home, and all of a sudden everyone's surprised, and like now he's like slowly being integrated back into his company, or he wants to be back in his company, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, so the arrow, it's like why are you here, Oliver? And it's like, oh, someone has poisoned the city, you know, like, and I need to free it. All of you fucks, like, you failed the city, right? And then Iron Fist is like, why are you here, Danny? I just want answers. Okay, ask away. Oh, I don't know where to start, man. Dude, you come here after 15 years, you want answers, but you don't even have the questions. Like, isn't this the fundamental part of asking for answers?
Well,
every single time. I just
that's basically Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I just need to talk. It's like, what do you want, Iron Fist? I just want to talk, okay? Okay, let's talk. Yeah, I didn't think this far.
Honestly, I think it's because they had to drag it out to 13 episodes.
You think that's what it is?
I think they really should just make some of these shows shorter.
Oh, so frustrating. I'm like, dude, what am I watching? Like,
seriously.
And then he's the Iron Fist, right? So he can gather chi into his fist, and it lights up like a light bulb, and he can punch the crap out of everything. Like, he can blow past steel doors, okay?
Sure.
And then halfway through, you realize, it's like, dude, I've been watching for like 7 episodes. I think he used like that Iron Fist. Huh?
It's Falcon Punch.
Falcon Punch.
Yeah, he Falcon punches. So I'm like, yo, I've been watching for like 7 episodes, okay? I think he like used that fist like maybe 3 times. I'm like, the fuck's going on here? Like,
yo, you're making me real sad right now.
He's supposed to be the Iron Fist. You're supposed to use, you know, the fucking Iron Fist of the law and like, you know, like punch shit. And somebody's like, he was like in a fight and somebody was like, use your Iron Fist. And he's like, I can't. It uses up too much of my chi and I used it once already. I'm like, oh my fucking god. This guy has an ultimate that's on a 1-day cooldown. Oh my, I'm so mad. And I couldn't stop watching because it's like, well, I already started.
Danny, press R. I can't.
I can't. It's on cooldown. Are you? It's okay.
Maybe you just didn't spec in that direction.
It's not on my. It's on my. Not on my optimal skill path. It's not on my upgrade path. I'm sorry. I didn't skill the cooldown.
Sean, it just sounds like you need to watch a proper show about people who punch properly with one punch, and like they could be
dude, fucking
just rewatch it. Just rewatch it.
I do all the time. Whenever I'm sad, I just rewatch One Punch Man because that just fixes everything.
It does.
I wish the manga would come out or the manga would come out more often though.
Yeah, the next one's not coming out for like, they don't even know when.
Yo, what the fuck?
The guy's too tired.
So it's like, what is it? It's like, is it? There's like 3 avenues of distribution. So it's like a webcomic, and then it's a manga, and then it's
no. So the guy wrote a webcomic, and it's like pretty damn good, but his art sucks.
Yeah.
And then he joined up with like a studio. So then he had like, I don't know what it is, but he joined up with somebody and now they have better quality, but now the releases come like
super slow.
Super slow. Grant Sweatshirt, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday morning.
Speaking of things that never come out, like, or come out super slow, you guys watch Bravest Warriors?
No.
Greatest Warriors?
Bravest Warriors.
What's Bravest Warriors?
It's like somewhat Adventure Time-ish.
Is it a cartoon?
It's a cartoon. It started like on YouTube, I want to say 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And like the first 2 seasons were actually not bad. Like I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Okay.
But they came out over like a period of, let's say, 6 months, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And then season 3 only recently came out, like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So they had a hiatus of, man, I want to say like 2 years.
Really?
And season 3 was only 6 episodes, and now it's over. And I don't know when I'm gonna get more again. This is really depressing.
You know, it's not very often that like a web series goes on TV or anything.
It's not on TV. It's just on YouTube. Well, they
Oh.
moved off of YouTube actually. They moved on to this thing called Verve, and I
Okay.
just had to pirate it. It's not even on YouTube anymore.
Oh. Do you have to pay for it or something?
Yeah, Verve's like a premium service.
See, that's the
It's
problem.
not
They
even
went to a platform that just didn't have enough audience.
Yeah, and it's not available outside of the United States. So even if I wanted to sign up for it, I had to pirate it. I had no choice.
That's silly.
Real stupid move. But the show is good. So look into it.
Yeah, Greatest Warrior.
Bravest Warriors.
Bravest Warrior. Okay.
Bravest Warriors.
If only I had the Death Notes, I'll kill piety. Hey man, you can dream.
I want Adventure Time to actually air. It was great to get to the end of Islands, but now I want more.
Island's pretty good.
I want
Oh,
Silicon Valley to air on freaking Netflix.
Oh wait, does it come on Netflix for you guys?
No,
Oh.
it's on Netflix in America.
No. It's
No,
on
it's HBO, man.
That's why I was surprised. I was like, what?
They would never give it to Netflix. It's crazy.
I wish it would though.
Crazy talk.
So sad,
watched-
man.
Have you watched any of it?
Yeah, like a couple episodes.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I
think
know.
it's like kind of awkward at points, but it's still super good.
Too many things to watch, man. Can't.
I know. Well, the best way to watch all of it is not to watch any of it and just play video games instead.
Sure, yeah. Or I can get a second screen and start watching stuff on my second screen.
Yo, second screens are like they're necessary in this in the modern age, you know?
You gotta.
It's
too
like
hard to
the
consume all
multitasker's
the
bed
stuff.
tool or the best tool.
His bed tool.
The
So
bed
when
tool.
he's
It's your bed tool. It's what you do in bed. Okay, just go with it.
Okay,
screens.
not bad.
Actually,
So
I think if I had a single screen again, I would just. I don't think I could do it. I would flip out. Because it just feels
You use a
slow.
TV, right?
Huh?
You use a TV as your second screen?
No, I use. I have a second screen.
Oh, you actually have a monitor.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I found a reliquary key?
Oh, did you? Did you use it?
I sold it.
You sold it. How much?
50 something chaos.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not gonna take this risk. I don't want a legacy anvil.
I don't know, man. I think I would have done it.
Yeah, nah.
But that's
I
just
don't
for
think
like
it'll-
self-satisfaction. Like I fully expect to get something like real shitty.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I'm feeling real squishy. I don't feel very safe with this character. How far are you from 9 zombies? Oh, I'm really close actually. 60 strength away. Honestly, like, probably once we get into maps, I'm gonna have to gear up again. Like I geared up 2 episodes ago, so yesterday. And all kinds of funky shit. Like I bought those violent dead jewels. Now these zombies are on fucking steroids.
Great.
And I got the Jeffrey Sanctuary, but I'm gonna need gear to give me, first of all, more strength. I'm gonna need the Montrigle's Grasp, all kinds of shit actually.
When I'm ready,
And actually, if I get Montrigle's Grasp, I guess it doesn't matter if I get 9 zombies, because that still gets rounded down to 4.
remember, Dennis.
Is there anything that any type of items that you need? I guess.
Strength.
You
Jewelry.
need strength.
Strength, like a good strength jewelry.
Why don't you just buy those gloves?
You need 1,000 strength.
What do you mean you need a 1,000 strength?
The Baron.
No, I'm talking about Mega Nord's Vice.
Yeah, I know. I need those gloves, but that's not enough. Yeah, no blue sockets on the Baron. Why don't I have blue sockets on the Baron? Well, I only have 27 chromatics.
Wow, you real poor, man.
Yeah, I'm real poor. Okay, look, yesterday I was so poor, I couldn't afford to 20% my Jeffrey Sanctuary because I didn't have enough armor scraps.
You're kidding. No, okay.
Oh, it's so sad, man.
Life is hard.
Life is so hard.
I don't know, man. What do you need?
Money.
Do you want a ring?
I need to farm.
Do you want this ring?
Hmm?
Do you want a ring? Do you want like?
No, that's actually a pretty decent ring. I kind of do want that.
Okay, I'll put it in guilds.
Yeah, just put it
Put it in
in.
guild stash.
Put it in. Take pity.
Uh,
How far are you from and blue sockets? How far are you from 9 zombies and blue sockets? So the blue sockets on Baron, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until I have maybe 100 to 200 chromatics, and then I'm going to probably use the Varici Mastercraft to Mastercraft 1 blue at a time. Hopefully get 3 or 4. 4 blue would be the optimal case. 3 blues is okay. 3 blues with any color is fine. So chances are it's going to be 3 blue, 1 red, because I hear you need like 800 chromes to get 4 off colors. Okay, here's the ring. Let me try it out.
what does this mean? Your strength is added to your minions.
My strength is added to the minion, so strength gives life and it gives % melee physical damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You should get some of those whipping miscreations
I
for specters.
don't have specters.
I mean, you have one by default.
I don't have specters.
What do you mean you don't have? You have one. You can have one. Everyone can have one.
I don't have it in my... It's not in my skill path, okay?
It doesn't have to be.
I don't have the
understand what
gems
you're
for it.
What is your setup that you don't? You have like what?
So I have a ball lightning curse on hit thing, right?
Okay.
I have spirit offering convocation, flame dash,
Okay.
and faster casting on another. I have
Okay.
discipline, arctic armor, purity of elements on my shield. I have
Okay.
summon stone golem, desecrate, and minion life.
Stone Golem. Okay.
I have decoy totem, cast when damage taken, immortal call, increased duration, and I have raise zombie. That's it. That's all of my slots.
Drop your decoy totem.
So I can just put down a single specter with no. I guess I could do that.
Yeah, that specter is like an extra zombie for you.
That's true.
But do you use that decoy totem a lot?
I actually don't.
Or I don't know.
Okay.
Or is any of your gear missing sockets?
Okay. I can do this. I can do this.
Wow, your life is hard, man.
How do I do this? Okay. All right, that was actually perfect. So I moved the desecrate over, and then I recolored this to red, blue, blue. Okay, so now I get stone golem, minion life, raise specter. Raise specter with only minion life, no sockets whatsoever. Oh my god.
Okay. You do have minion nodes, so it's not.
I do have minion nodes, so they're basically zombies.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Good idea, Kev. Good idea. Just...
You got one extra zombie. The struggle for sockets.
It's real, dude. It's actually real. I need a 6-link or something. Oh, if it's a 6-link, it just goes straight for the zombies. So it's like, okay, you just gotta make space for specters somehow. I don't even know how. I don't know. Drop faster castings, I suppose, and then I can have a couple more.
Yeah, your I mean, you can put it in your helm. You get +2 to socketed minion gems there. That's like an extra link, I guess.
Yeah, but that means rolling a blue on. Yeah, I don't know actually.
Maybe when you get richer someday.
Dude, it's fucking. Earlier today, I failed Haku mission. First mob that dropped humility. Hey man.
Humility is tabula.
Tabula. It's karma right there.
Yeah.
Unless you mean you found yeah, that's karma. That's your reward for failing. It evens out. If anything, you should fail more missions. Oh, an evangelist. I guess I'll get a specter for that. Get some defense.
Get something that attacks with melee. Since you have so much strength.
Oh, I have 2 evangelists.
What?
Yeah, apparently I can
Ow.
summon 2 specters because I did get that minion node to get extra specters.
Oh. Now you get 2 extra zombies.
Yo, man, all the zombies. It's absolutely necessary. This was my first fail this league. Feels bad, man. It's alright, bud. Hey, where'd Alex go?
I'm here. I'm looking at the
Watching
Facebook.
Power Rangers.
Oh, I should go back for that.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm watching Power Rangers and looking at Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Alex, did you look at the webcomic?
Did you post a webcomic?
On Discord.
I did not. Scroll to- I'm also still in bed. I'm just on my phone.
Yo, I wouldn't mind going back to bed.
Contron Fire. What is this?
So I was talking about what happened if, you know, something happens in the Megazord and someone dies. That reminded me of that.
Oh my god.
I think that happened in Transform. There was like a comic about it in Transformers. like Transformers, like the Optimize. What is it that they say?
It depends on which it is.
Transformers.
If you're talking about like BCs, is like maximize.
Maximize.
Terrorize.
Yeah.
And they transform and like fucking the person inside gets crushed. Wow.
Oh, their new combination Megazord takes the Zord that had the gun hands with their normal one and puts the gun hands on the shoulder pads.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it. Also adds like an extra layer of like stuff. I think it'd be pretty sweet if you could find like the Megazord costumes that they use in those shows. Just like show up to Halloween, like just show up. On
Yeah,
the
that'd be
street.
pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember those? Like, there was this phase where people would dress up as like Transformers, and then their costume actually transforms.
The cardboard boxes.
Hey
Yes.
Tommy, how you doing? Yeah, those are really cool. But then I always wonder, I'm like, dude, like, how do you have the flexibility for that? I mean, they bend pretty far. I'm just saying.
Sometimes it's more about the box rather than the person.
Yeah, and you gotta get the angles right. It's true.
Oh god. This is.
Did she solve the? Did she fix her hoverboard by shooting it?
Yes.
How's your Saturday, Tommy? You doing well?
In this season of Power Rangers, Bulk and Skull are assistants to a scientist.
Now that you're mentioning all these things, I realize I really did not watch a lot of Power Rangers.
I didn't watch a lot of Power Rangers. I mean, like, I watched it when I was a kid, but when you're a kid, all you see is, like, you know, shit blowing up, and then that's all you remember. Like, Power Rangers, transform, and then they, like, use their fucking sword and do one swing. Yo, did you realize it was always the same formula? Like, they transform, they fight, they blow up a little every time they get hit, and then and they're like, oh, you know, with the power of like friendship, like our sword is stronger than your sword, and like episode is over.
But that's how that's how child brain works well, right? Like they love fucking repetition.
Yeah. Hey Emnix, did you know you have Brazilian fans? Hello to the Brazilian fans.
Wow. Brazil.
Well, I'm chilling here eating pizza and watching my favorite streamers doing great. Hey, thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
I could go for cold pizza right now.
Yeah, man, I could go. You know, like when you buy pizza, you basically buy into 2 meals, essentially, right?
It depends on how much. Sometimes I eat like a pig.
Yeah, but it's like you buy into like 2 different kinds of meals. Like you got the pizza when it like, you know, fresh out the oven or fresh from delivery or whatever, nice and hot, all cheesy and shit. And then you got pizza. I mean, cold pizza. And cold pizza's pretty dope too.
So good.
I miss North American pizza.
Yeah, like you got like weird spicy mayo stuff on all your pizza, right? Or is that just Japan?
That can't be on all the pizzas.
Pizza culture here is very strange. It's just
Really?
First of all, their sizes are much smaller, and they don't have like the lower quality delivery pizza. It's all like thin.
Oh, like fancy ass
restaurant.
gourmet pizza and personal size. I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah, and the only stuff they have here for like real delivery is it's like they have Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut.
Oh, it's fucking expensive.
It's more of a legitimate restaurant.
But Pizza Hut is also not real pizza. Like Pizza Hut pizza is its own thing. It's like this.
It's the closest I have here to
I know,
real
but it's
pizza.
like a oil dough that goes out. It's a very different thing.
It's even more different here. It's some place that you can actually take like a first date to. It's strange.
For pizza.
I just don't understand.
See, here it's like you can take your first date to ramen. It's like the opposite.
Yeah.
You can take your first date to ramen here too.
I suppose. So last week, I received an email from the theater. It was like one of those newsletters, and it was like, come during lunchtime to attend our 1,000 plus choir, and sing with the cast to the soundtrack of, or to the greatest hits of The Bodyguard, because there's a musical in Toronto for The Bodyguard.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. So I signed up. I'm like, that's a different kind of lunch, but you know, like I had nothing to do. Why not? So I sign up, and then they're like, so which day would you prefer? Like, if you had to watch The Bodyguard, which day would you prefer to watch it? I'm like, what? I'm like, I guess the same day I showed up. Like, I don't know what this is asking. I mean, I'm coming to see the Bodyguard thing on Thursday. And turns out it's actually if you attend. I didn't realize this, but if you attend, you actually get free tickets. So I'm actually gonna go see the musical. So I showed up on Thursday, and then they give you the score, and I'm looking at the songs. I'm like, yo, like these are all Whitney Houston songs. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, Bodyguard.
I didn't know. I just showed up. I was like, oh yeah, it's a musical. Like, that's gonna be fun.
Wait, have you never watched The Bodyguard?
No, I've never watched The Bodyguard.
I also have never watched it, but I know that it's Whitney Houston songs.
So I'm showing up. Everybody, like all the news, like the news broadcasters are there to sort of like film the event and whatnot, and they're interviewing people, and they're like, "Oh, are you excited?" They're like, "Yeah, we're so excited. We've been Whitney Houston fans all this time, and like we're just ready to sing and have fun." And they're like, "Oh, you want to sing like a snippet?" And they're like, "Oh," and then I'm like, "Oh shit, dude, I actually don't know like any Whitney Houston songs."
More importantly, there's some pretty tough songs to sing because they're Whitney Houston songs.
Yeah. It wasn't easy, I'm telling you. So, I mean, I recorded it, and looking back, I was like, I sound like an idiot. Basically, I just held the like lyrics in front of me and just sort of like just.
Did you move your lips?
I moved my lips and I tried to sing it. I mean, I would have had like better luck like rapping it or something. Like that's how bad it was, and just oh god.
It's okay. You were in a group of people. No one knew,
Yeah.
except for the people next to you.
Exactly.
So you just ran. You didn't even know the movie, and you just randomly decided to go.
Yeah, I'm like fuck it.
Okay.
I'm like, why the
Well
fuck
done.
not? Like, I was like, okay, like it's 30 minutes at lunch, and after I went to see that play with Wendy, I'm like, yo, man, I didn't realize just how much I missed this shit. I'm like, I'm gonna go like do something like fucking artsy. I don't know.
Wait, you went to see that hipster play?
I went to see a hipster play. It was real hipster, man.
I heard about it.
It was real
Which hipster
hipster.
play?
It was called the Millennial Malcontent.
Oh, the one that wrongs him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a real cringy title, man. And then, yeah, I guess I wasn't wrong.
That was weird.
Tell me about it. Tell us about it.
So it was just very, very hipster. Like, so the crowd, like, I guess this theater, the crowd is typically like elderly people,
Okay.
and we were like half of them like left during intermission because it was so crude.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, like they were like like pretending to masturbate, and like they were like, oh, let's go to Nuit Blanche, and dress up in costumes, and like some guy shows up dressed in like a dick costume, and then like they're like, oh, let's go chase that big dick around. And they're like, this is what you get for being a dick. And then so like after the show, like or during intermission, like some elderly lady was like, well, that was quite crude, wasn't it? And then like they kind of just left, right? And then Kitatsu. So many changes since 2000. Oh, dude, you have no idea. If you haven't played in 2 years, like you have been missing out on a whole bunch of stuff.
2 years is a very long time for that.
Yeah. But like some of the things they were like talking about, I'm like, dude, like that's me, I guess. Like they were like, oh, marriage sucks. Which, okay, that's not me. But they're like, oh, like now that like, we're married, all he wants to do, is to like cuddle up and like spend the night watching Netflix. Like cuddled up on the couch, like eating, like there's nothing better for his favorite kind of night is one where like, we just like order takeout and watch Netflix. I'm like, yeah,
it's not bad.
what's the problem? And then I mean the premise is the Millennial Malcontent. It's based on a play written like in the 70s about a guy who is not happy about his marriage, and what they did was they flipped roles and made it the wife who's unhappy about the marriage. I don't know if it worked.
What do you mean it was written in the 70s?
Yeah, it's like loosely based off of like one of those old plays, and then they just sort of modernized it. And then
oh my god, this sounds awful.
So like the guy, so like the girl was supposed to be in the original play. I think the girl's like pretty meek because like back then girls didn't have, or women didn't have too much power. So in the modernized versions of the play, it like kind of fits because like all guys are now like sentimental hipsters or something. I don't know, like so like every time there's a problem, like he instead of getting mad at me, he just says, let's talk about it. Like everything he does, let's talk about it. And So like the guy is supposed to be, somebody who always wants to talk things over instead of getting mad. He's like the nicest guy in the world, and the girl is like this badass who goes to clubs and goes to like raves and all this crap, right? It's the premise of the play, and she like pushes him to cheat or something like that, but eventually he doesn't do it because he's a good guy or whatever. It didn't really have a solid ending. I didn't understand that part either, but I think that's what a lot of people were upset about. But there was like one part which was like, it was like, oh yeah, like whenever I go to a bar, it's like, did you make sure to like sit right next to like right really close to the bar and then just like stare off into the distance at the stage? I'm like, what are these? Like, this is like super hipster, and yeah, and then it's like, oh, like you stare off into the distance in the stage, and like, especially if there's like a cute girl around, and you pretend that like you're like kind of interested in the play. So if they approach you, you're just like, oh, hi, like just hold on, I'm listening to this song or whatever. Like you like they, it's about how like, hipsters are always like so into like the scene, even if it's like like a little indie and shit, right? And they're like, oh yeah, I always make sure to like laugh at their jokes whenever like they make, even though no one else is laughing, as if like I knew what was going on. And I'm like, okay, this is like really weird. And then everything was like, it's like, what was it? It was like, don't spread your misogynistic like irony, into your ideas or into my ideas. And then I'm like, okay, like I don't get it, man. It was like,
why
really,
did you go to this?
Because Wendy invited me, and I'm like, sure. Like I like watching plays. But this one was just
a little bit too much.
A little bit too much.
What do you
I'm
think?
looking at reviews right now on this on Toronto Star. 2.5. Not terrible, I guess.
Not terrible. It's out of 4, right? So
out of 4.
Apparently, the playwright or whoever wrote it is like pretty famous in the scene.
Oh.
But this one isn't as good, I guess. I don't know. Good to know. Now I'll go back to Atlas of Worlds because it's impossible to watch a live stream when I'm downloading PoE. Have a nice day. Have a nice day to you as well, Kitatsu.
It almost begs a fellow millennial, I happen to be one, to pull a muscle while rolling their eyes. That was from the Toronto Star review.
Yeah, some things were just like they did a lot of research. You can tell about like, oh, what it means to be a millennial, right? Like they were like a guy and a girl is all of a sudden alone. They both like each other, and they're like, so what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to play some board games? Like it was like that. Fuck.
Ugh. Can't. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go make an ice ball.
An ice ball?
Yes, and have some whiskey.
Oh, that's a
What's
trick.
your like turnaround time for that?
Well, first of all, you just have to freeze a block of ice. My boss at work, he had a bunch of these ice ball makers lying around.
Okay, no. You gotta educate me because I'm quite naive.
Listen, I didn't know what they were before.
I'm having trouble understanding this terminology of yours.
Let me paint you a word picture.
Okay.
So there's this like storage room in my office.
Okay.
And inside the storage room there is this very old box.
All right.
It has some Chinese writing in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And inside the box has a number of these contraptions. It looks like a metal cylinder almost with a lot of levers sticking out of it and some like metal dowels.
Wait, is this the story about what you did with a reliquary key, or is this your office?
No. This is my office.
Okay.
There's an ancient reliquary inside my office.
Okay. Okay, now I'm following. Okay, good,
You're
good,
also
good.
giving the plot to the never-ending story, so.
Yes. It's like a cylinder. There's a bunch of these cylinders. Imagine
Oh,
those. How big would I say? It's about like maybe 10 centimeters in diameter, maybe a little bit more, 15 centimeters in diameter,
Okay.
Okay.
and
Pretty big.
it's about maybe 20 centimeters high. And I was like, what is this? So I picked it up, and it turns out the thing is real fucking heavy. It's like a solid piece of steel. And it's like the weight, it has the weight of, I would say, like a maybe 10-kilo kettlebell.
Okay.
And I was holding, I was like, what the hell is this? It must be like some sort of industrial, like, machine part.
Right.
I thought. And the cylinder kind of opens up, like, in the middle. And you can just, like, pull the top and bottom of the cylinder apart, so you have, like, two smaller, shorter cylinders.
Okay.
And you can put them back together by, like, connecting these, putting, like, a hole into a little silver steel dowel,
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps them together.
Okay, this is like this is starting to get real weird, but okay.
I can send you a picture later. And then I was like, what is this? So I never really figured it out until one day we were cleaning out the storage room.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what do you want me to do with this box of, I'm assuming, industrial machine parts? He's like, no. You use that and you take it home and you make some ice cubes, like ice balls. Like, wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah. So you just go to your freezer, like make a block of ice that's sizable enough, and you put it between the two cylinders, and you let the weight crush the ice into a ball.
Into
And I
a
was like,
ball.
what? Yeah.
How big, like how
What?
big of ice cube are you talking about here, though?
So what I didn't notice about the two parts of the cylinder is that on the inside, it's like each part of the cylinder has a half spherical mold.
Oh.
So you put the ice in there, and you can just be like a cube of ice, like a big enough cube of ice. You just put it in there, and then you put the top half of the cylinder on top of the ice, and it slowly, through the weight of it, crushes the ice cube into an ice ball.
I have a question at this point.
Yes, go on.
Are you placing the ice cube in this machine and it's crushing it? Are you doing that outside of a freezer or inside of a freezer?
We're doing it outside of the freezer.
So you're also letting the melting help shape it?
I mean, it doesn't really melt that much, actually.
Okay.
For some reason, the big block of ice, a big block of steel keeps the ice pretty cold.
That makes
I
sense.
have no idea why.
I also have a question at this point.
Go on.
If you put it on a watermelon, would it make it rounder?
What do you mean if you put it on a watermelon?
Like, say you want a perfectly spherical watermelon.
I mean,
you
if
just-
the watermelon fit inside that small mold, it could.
Oh, so it's pretty small.
Like when you're saying a block of ice, like I was assuming like something that was like maybe 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters, but I think that's a huge block.
I was thinking of something the size of a bowling ball.
Here, I found a prettier version of what I'm talking about, an image of. Here, let me copy this image for you. This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, that is a still fair.
It looks like an egg cooker.
It's like it's like pretty much you would have to have like 3 or 4 centimeter by 4 centimeter ice. How do you do that then? Like, how do you get such a big cube of ice?
Block of ice?
Yeah.
He actually gave me a small cylindrical like Tupperware container. It's a very small like Tupperware container, and I used that to make my ice before I put it into the ice ball.
That makes sense.
Okay,
So you
that's
freeze it
cool.
in that. Yeah. Oh.
All
Yeah,
right.
apparently
So hold on, I'm going.
he saw these.
So we can continue that story at another time, but that's actually the end of this episode for YouTube. On stream, we'll still have 1 more hour to go. But thank you guys very much for watching this episode. This episode we ended up killing Dominus Piety. Sort of got through most of Act 3. Pretty happy about that. gotta do something about my survivability. Gotta get more HP somehow. And a lot of that is probably gonna come from gear. We're gonna probably pick up a lot of strength going forward. But yeah, that's the end of the episode itself. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. See you soon.